Have you ever dropped into a Fortnite match and realized something's missing? You look around. No other players in sight. You hear gunshots echoing from miles away. But when you get there, nothing. No epic build battles. No one to fight. Just emptiness. Sound familiar? You drop, you loot, you build. But where is everyone? It's like the battle bus has left you behind. No more chaos. No more fights. Just the quiet hum of a game that once thrived, now eerily silent. But this wasn't always the case, was it? Fortnite used to be alive, a battlefield teeming with players, adrenaline, and excitement. Now, it feels different. When Fortnite Battle Royale first launched in 2017, it was everywhere. You couldn't escape it. Whether it was on social media, YouTube, or your friend's phone, Fortnite was the game, and everyone was playing. It was more than just a game. It was a cultural phenomenon. Battle Royale mode, revolutionary. The dances, viral. The skins, iconic. But above all, Fortnite brought people together. Friends played with friends. Strangers formed squads. It was the social experience that defined a generation of gamers. It wasn't just about winning. It was about moments. And no matter where you were, there was always someone to play with. But, as with all trends, the tides began to change. New seasons, new maps, and fresh content kept things exciting for a while. But slowly, something started to fade. The once bustling lobbies began to feel quieter. The chaos of landing in tilted towers, surrounded by 50 players trying to get the first chest. Now, it's just you and a few bots. And trust me, bots don't laugh when you pull off a headshot. Bots don't cheer when you outbuild someone. Bots are not the same. Remember when Fortnite felt alive? When every game was a gamble. You could land, and you'd never know if you'd be met by a squad of pros or a group of complete noobs. That unpredictability was what made it fun. But now, it's like running through a ghost town. So what happened? Why are there so few real players now? Why does it feel like every match is filled with AI instead of people? Look, I get it. Epic Games needed to fill the gap left by fewer human players. So they introduced bots, lots of them. They're there to keep the action going, to make sure there's something to shoot at. But bots don't give you that same rush. Bots don't outsmart you or put up a fight. Bots are predictable. They don't feel real. It's just not the same. Sure, bots make the game playable, but they don't make it fun. And that's where the loneliness kicks in. When you're left with bots, it's like trying to play soccer with no one but the goalie. It's not a game anymore. It's just practice. Do you remember places like Tilted Towers? Retail Row. Those once thriving hubs of action, where every match felt like a chaotic free-for-all. Now, those places are silent, abandoned. It's almost like the game has forgotten what made it so special. And it's not just the map that's empty. It's the experience. The joy of finding a random squad. Running into other players who might surprise you with an amazing build or a clever trick. Those moments have become harder and harder to find. When the battle bus drops, and there are only a handful of players, you can't help but feel alone. The thrill of battle, replaced by the quiet hum of an empty island. Fortnite still has potential. It still has the updates, the new skins, the occasional event that draws people back in. But the question remains, can Fortnite ever go back to what it once was? Epic Games is trying. They're adding new mechanics, new seasons, new collaborations. But when the core of the game feels empty, it's hard to ignore the loneliness. The world of Fortnite has changed. The players who once filled it are now spread across new games. And Fortnite, like so many other things in life, is left trying to fill the gap with whatever it can. Maybe it's time to face the reality. Fortnite isn't what it used to be. The hype has died down. The players have moved on. And what's left is an island that once held countless memories, now fading into the background of gaming history. Maybe it's just a way to hold on to what once was. To cling to the days when Fortnite was more than just a game. When it was an experience, a social platform, a place where the world came together. But now, it feels like that world is slipping away. And maybe that's okay. Maybe this is just the natural cycle of a game. The rise, the peak, the fall. Every game has its time in the spotlight. And Fortnite had one of the greatest runs of any game in history. It connected people. It created memories. It gave us moments we'll never forget. But now, as the map fades into the distance and the last few players stand still in the quiet, we have to ask ourselves, was it worth it? Was the journey enough? And even if the game doesn't return to what it once was, maybe it's time to appreciate the memories we made. The rush of victory. The chaos of a crowded lobby. The friends we met along the way. Because even if the battle bus is nearly empty now, those memories will always have a place in our hearts. Fortnite may be quieter now, but for those who were there, those who still drop in, maybe the island will never truly be empty. Because the spirit of Fortnite will always live on in the players who remember. If you're still holding on to those memories, or if you're just wondering what's next for Fortnite, leave a comment below. What do you think? Can Fortnite bounce back to its former glory? Or is this just the end of an era? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on everything Fortnite and gaming. Even if the island feels empty, we're all still here talking about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.